All right, World Wide Web, another amazing edition of Sports and Tacos, all up in your mouth. All right, what up, dudes? Another amazing edition of Sports and Tacos. Another NFL weekend gone by. All kinds of sports. Me and the G Unit are coming to you live from BJ's Sports Grill in Burbank, California.
Hell yeah!
Looks like you guys are coming to us live from TMT's living room.
Live from Tony's living room, Denver, Colorado. Hell yeah!
So
I'm getting my bathroom remodeled from head to toe, so no use of the sports room right now, bros.
So is the Michigan bathroom no more?
The Michigan bathroom, c'est la vie! It transferred into the sports room.
Just so you know,
finally got its last use of toilet paper out. You know that you grab a piece off the wall here. Wipe your butt there. Grab another piece here because it's all that amazing blue, and it's yeah.
Oh my God.
All I gotta say is I'm still undefeated, and I'm looking good for number 3, number 4.
I'm just wondering what your bathroom's looking like.
Yeah.
It's gonna be gorgeous, baby.
Hey, the floor of the new bowl looks freaking great. It looks good.
It looks like a casino floor.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So come lose your money over here.
Tony's bathroom.
We'll take your money all day long. Yeah.
Were blue and yellow, and there was Michigan stuff everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
He literally had a Michigan
Oh
bathroom.
my gosh. I'm about to do that with the Chiefs.
Well,
It's like
That girl G Unit.
That's like I said. If you needed to, if you're iffy about going, just walk in that bathroom and that amazing blue would just run right through you. Yeah.
You thought you had to go poo, but now you really do.
And then you grab it off the wall because it's all amazing blue, and do your thing, wipe up, and be done.
oh my
God bless Blue. We're kicking butt. We won tonight in good old basketball. We played a little sister team, but you know what? We came victorious. Cover the spread.
It's pretty cool that college basketball just started. At least it's something else to talk about here moving forward. So
first off, you should be talking about the Baltimore Ravens whooping some butt over the Saints right now.
I guess we'll get to that.
I'm just throwing it out. I'm just saying, after the crazy weekend right there, ain't nobody showing out, but Baltimore's looking pretty dang good.
All I know.
You know some shotgun? With all these upsets this weekend, guess what? The Broncos should have played. They should have played. We would have got an upset.
Yeah, honestly, that was my top story of the weekend. The biggest NFL news in my world was the Broncos had a bye.
No loss. You can't lose. You can't
bad,
lose.
Nothing bad happened in Broncos land. We can savor that gripping victory over
Spencer.
the Jacksonville Jaguars for one extra week.
I disagree, dude. You just won a game finally for the first time in like 4 weeks, and the momentum got stopped on a bye week.
All I know is nothing
And you got
bad.
Tennessee. Are you going to stop Derrick Henry next week?
Nothing bad happened to the Broncos this weekend. Nobody got fired. We didn't lose. It was a win in my book, buddy.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know. All I know is I'm not stressed out about the Broncos over the weekend. So,
Man, it's going to make me lose my – oh, man, I did lose it.
yeah.
Life is good because you won a game in London.
Life is good because we had a bye week. So that's my biggest story. That's my top story of the weekend. Broncos bye week. Yes.
The Baltimore Ravens just got the fumble.
Turnover, baby. Turnover.
Yo!
mean, it's the Saints, bro. Like, are we really going to get that excited about a win over the Saints?
Yeah.
I'm excited because we're going to be we're going to be 6-3 right here, first of the division. With a win over the Cincinnati Bengals plus a game on top of right there. I'm digging it. I am digging it. And the number one team in that division is the Buffalo Bills, who just got beat by the Jets. And then the KC Chiefs. Alex, I love you. I won money last night at halftime. I wasn't going to take 14, but I took -2.5. You squeaked by the Titans.
Yeah.
That AFC is wide open.
It's wide open.
Right now, the Broncos are fighting for last place.
Yeah, I was about to say you're not in the hunt. You're
We
right.
watched the
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
right?
The only good thing about that, Tony, is Josh McDouchebag is the head coach of the Raiders. That makes me happy that we will not finish in last place
Yeah.
in the AFC West. I'm
And you know what? I'm going to throw this out here too,
The
Shotgun.
little things in life. Huh?
It's going to scare everybody. I don't think the Chargers are the Chargers. The only one that's saving them in that whole darn team is their running back, a wide receiver. Eckler, man. He's a wide receiver, a running back, and he came from, Colorado. Yes, he lived in this state. But yeah, man. Broncos have a chance. I'm just giving it that. I'm throwing it out there right now with the big dogs. Yeah, and if you want to be a pussycat.
Okay, hold on. Before we move on, then. So that win in London, did we get a little? Do you think the cream is finally rising to the top, and Russell Wilson is maybe going to become what he is?
Russell is becoming what he can be, but it ain't Russell from 4 or 5 years ago.
I get that, but
Russell's they're gonna win some games. They will be a round about 500 team. I feel like. I mean, yeah, I don't see them being over 500, honestly, but I can see them being around about 500. I guess it is a 17 game, so maybe 9-8, but 9-8 ain't gonna get in the playoffs. I can see more of an 8-9, maybe a 7-10, but.
I'm wishing for the best.
It was Jacksonville you just beat. It was Jacksonville.
Hey, man, Jacksonville just beat the Raiders, and the Raiders beat us.
So what does that say? That's a full circle of badness right there.
The circle of life. Yeah. Man, all I got to throw out there is all the balls are in the court. Just keep on playing, man. Shoot the damn thing. Throw it. Run it. Kick it.
Yeah.
Tackle it.
No, Broncos look better.
Our defense is saving our butts.
Okay.
Our defense is saving our butts in a lot of games. Hell, man, the guy in London caught it with the cast. An interception to end the game.
You think Nathaniel Hackett lasts throughout the whole season?
Man. I think he does, yeah.
Hey, man, there's nobody else out there, man. Jeff Saturday already went to the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh my God! How does that happen?
Alex, what do you think about what do you think about Hackett?
What do you think about the Broncos head coach? Do you think you would keep him around?
We haven't been doing very good, so I don't think so. I let the quarterback, Russell Wilson, do his thing and bring in a new coach.
Yeah.
I agree with her.
Yeah. It's obviously not working out.
I mean, because you got to understand, if they lost that game, he was getting fired.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that bought him some time right there. But I don't think they'll be quick enough to pull the trigger this year. I think they might, especially winning last game. I mean, his leash got a little bit. You got another week in the leash right there.
Right. They'll give him a couple weeks.
I think I think they want to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But but you're gonna let him play it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about something serious, too, on that same day in London. Let's talk about the last day as Bradley Chubb being a Denver Bronco. Now, he's a Dolphin. Hey, good for him, and he did a 5-year extension. Congratulations. You know what? We got our first round pick back, a fourth round pick, and we got another running back. So that's going to help us out. I think everybody is happy.
I don't know about happy, but
Did you like the trade, Spencer? Did you think the Bradley Chubb trade was pretty good?
Well, it was necessary after seeing what the train wreck that our season is. They had to do something, because Chubb is awesome, but he doesn't put points on the board. So if we were in a playoff run, obviously they wouldn't have considered that. Here's the thing that makes me mad, and I've spoke about this on shows before. Bradley Chubb coulda, woulda, shoulda been Josh Allen. We literally passed on Josh Allen to Bradley Chubb because of the stupid Cleveland Browns. Now we have neither.
I mean, yeah, Spencer, yes, you could say that, true, but you could also go back even before that and say every team going to have Patrick Mahomes before the Chiefs got him back in late first round, second round.
I know.
And I would go ahead and take a Mahomes over Allen any day because Mahomes proved he could do it.
I know. But
I mean, yes, you're right. Broncos messed up by not going to Allen. And apparently, Elway was pretty high on him, going up to watch him in Wyoming a lot. And why he didn't pull the trigger on that one, I don't know about.
it's
We
because
got
Bradley
two
But you
Chubb-
can't dwell on the fact that you didn't get. Yeah, you can't just dwell on the fact that you didn't get Josh Allen, and do not pick a receiver or a quarterback in the draft, please, Broncos.
Bradley Chubb was supposed to be the second coming of Lawrence Taylor.
Now, when he's healthy, he's not bad, but he's not healthy.
Pretty awesome. Well,
One of the guys at work did throw out. He goes, "How much? I'll bet anybody a shot that he doesn't finish out the season. He comes out hurt." And you know what?
That was
I'm
his
scared to
biggest
make the
problem.
bet because you know what? I don't want to lose.
Yeah, but
we get it.
I mean, you can make that bet with Saquon Barkley and your other Colorado dude. What's his name?
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey, yeah. I mean, hell, those are both injury-prone people
Yeah.
who are having great years again this year.
Well,
It's one of those
let's dive-
catch-22, man.
G Unit. Talk about how super amazing the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes
They are so amazing.
are.
Well, kudos to both teams. They gave it their all. Definitely Super Bowl contenders right there, the Titans and the Chiefs. I mean, that was like an all-star game, that we all hoped for would happen in the Super Bowl. Mahomes put on a show. I think Mahomes' run on the 3rd and 17 was a huge shift and what helped us win, obviously. And then that 2-point conversion is when we finally got the lead. So, and then in overtime, it was just incredible. The whole game was like super cool. I think Tannehill, the Titans quarterback, he was great. It was a great game.
No. What I saw last night was that the Chiefs will not win the Super Bowl because they cannot run the ball at all. And there's no way in heck that Mahomes is going to throw the ball 60 times and win a Super Bowl.
That's what I was.
But he was right.
I will actually admit on that.
For some reason, the Tennessee Titans have the blueprint how to stop and slow down the Chiefs. And they've done it every game they played them.
It's pretty
The Chiefs
simple.
have got to run the ball. I think the Chiefs got literally, and I'm not joking, I think they might have got 20 yards of rushing, if that, maybe 10, minus Mahomes. Mahomes got his because he was running out of pocket, but you talk about Hilaire, or Edwards-Helaire, you talk about Pacheco and Brooks, whatever the backup dude is, the third one, the second one. You might have got combined 20 yards out of those, and there is no way I even have to keep scoring a long way always, as always. They got to fix something. They have got to fix something right there. That will not ride when you get further down in the AFC.
Ball control, if done properly, is the best defense against an air attack like that. You just keep them off the field.
That's
I
what
remember
Tennessee does. Tennessee does with Derrick Henry every time. I mean, they had Tannehill didn't even play last night. They had the Liberty guy, Malik Williams, rookie from Liberty, who maybe threw like 8 passes all night. First one was like first pass of the game was like a 60-yard screen pass, which went well. Then he had a play action rollout for about another 15 or 20. But other than that, I think he had less than 100 yards passing, if that. maybe a little bit more towards the end. But other than that was Derrick Henry. And they still had a shot to win that game with just that right there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They have
Well,
a defense. If you have a defense that can at least keep Kelsey swarmed in, keep Mahomes from getting out of the pocket, which he did. It was what eventually won the game for Kansas City. It was him getting out of the pocket, running the ball.
Yeah.
Chiefs have a lot of work to do to get in the Super Bowl again this year. They have a lot of work to
They
do.
have a lot of work to do. They do for sure. But I think at the beginning they didn't know what they were playing against. Obviously, the first two, the first 2 quarters, it was very iffy. It was like, what's going to happen? So because they were at home and Mahomes obviously just took it and did what he had to do.
Yeah, and Mahomes became Mahomes right there. He did. Yeah, he said, screw, even though he threw the ball a franchise record like 64 times, whatever it was, something like that.
But he ran it beautifully.
His feet is what won the game for him right there. That's what I'm saying. And nobody else on that team.
I have him on fantasy.
They've got to figure something out right there. I know Mahomes is great, but he ain't going to do that for 3 straight playoff games and a Super Bowl. I don't feel like.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I agree with you. I mean, they need,
Here's
And I'm surprised by that because I thought the Chiefs were on
They're a
point.
good team. They're a good team,
Yeah.
and they showed it last night for sure. I mean, they played so well.
Here's one thing I think about, and that is that the Tennessee Titans are basically the only team in the league that runs the ball like they do. So,
I mean, minus my Ravens, we run more than they do, but they've got the beast of a man called Derrick Henry back there that, make your best defensive guy look like he's not your best defensive guy.
yeah.
But that only happened for a half. KC shut them down completely second half. KC came back with a game plan, shut them down. They got nothing second half, which means they can't do that. But Tennessee ain't a Super Bowl team in my mind. When you get to a team like a Buffalo again, or even hell, I'll throw a Baltimore out there, or you throw out
I'm going to throw out a shocker.
throw out the Eagles, throw out some of these teams. I mean, KC's going to have to get more than just a passing game to win more deep in the playoff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, ladies and gents, I'm throwing out a shocker. A couple weeks ago, I told you.
And I love KC. That's what's freaking me out. What are they doing?
The New York Jets, they're not for real? Nah, I got to turn it around. Thumbs up, side up. They're for real. Damn, they look good.
Yeah, finally.
Jeez Louise, I can't believe it.
No, I told you that a couple weeks ago when you were talking about who's the better New York team, the Giants or the Jets all day long.
Giants are still doing good.
Give me the Jets over Giants all day.
It's going to be a toss-up for me.
All right, well, cool. Let's take a quick break before we dive into other games. We'll run some commercials, get some sponsors in here, and we'll be back in like 2 minutes. And let's do it.
Right, this is Sports and Tacos. We got freaks out there. We got 4 of them. We got 5 of them. We got special guests. We got a man in the shower. We got a brainiac. We got a guy that looks like he's supposed to be on Sports Center. And then you got me. It's all about the TMP, Sports and Tacos.
You can see Sports and Tacos at YouTube. Smash that subscribe button right now. We are on Sunday mornings, Monday nights, and Thursday nights. Sports and Tacos, YouTube, subscribe. Do it now.
Because we get paid to put our money where our mouth is. We tell you how it is for real, not what they want you to say. Listen to us, Sports and Tacos.
Cool, perfect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen in TV land, YouTube, Sports and Tacos, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sunday Fun Day. Come join us, YouTube, Sports and Tacos.
All right. We'll give a quick little shout out to our buddy Paul Pratt over at Noah
Oh,
Water.
yes, sir.
Super electrolyte injected amazing Noah Water. We'll have him back on the show soon. and my buddy Ray Panetta over at Pro Signature.
Hey, yes, sir.
We will also have Ray on the show again here pretty soon. As soon as we get back to regular scheduled programming of Sports and Tacos, we've had just lots of stuff going on. But let's get back to the Jets. The Jets being for real. You guys, is everybody buying the Jets?
I'm still not buying the Jets. I mean, I'm buying them as far as that they're a good team. They're showing they've got a solid defense. They especially picking up Robinson from Jacksonville. They've got a decent running game. They have Michael Carter as well. Zach Wilson, don't turn the ball over. I mean, they just showed against Buffalo. But Buffalo did not look like Buffalo that day. I'm not sold on the Jets. I like the Jets. As far as a sleeper team to be better than most, I can see the Jets being the better than one. No. The Jets will not make the playoffs. I'm going to say it.
That was
I'll say a wild card.
Yeah.
Wild card?
No.
No? Well, I mean, even the Bills are amazing. Probably, still the favorite to win the Super Bowl. You're going to have an off week here and there. And the Jets, they're better than everybody thought they were going to be. But,
Yes, they are.
To upset the Bills, that's surprising. So,
Look at the AFC though, Spencer. I mean, you go through the teams in the AFC. There's just not enough room. I don't feel like for the Jets.
well, let's see here. Like, you're probably right about that, but they're definitely okay. Well, are we buying?
In my mind, it kind of comes down, in my mind, honestly, to it's going to come down to either the Cincinnati Bengals or the New York Jets getting in as one of the last wild. And actually, I like Cincinnati over there.
Are you buying Zach Wilson?
I'm not going to sell Zach Wilson yet, but I'm not going to buy him yet. He's one of those guys that just, makes payments on time. That's it. If you don't turn the ball over, you're okay, as long as you got the team they got right now with a defensive running game.
I mean, who does?
He reminds me of Fitzgerald. When you need him, he's there and he'll win games for you.
I mean, dude, the Jets are six and the Jets are 6-3.
Fitzpatrick.
The Jets
Fitzpatrick was good.
He was, but the Jets are 6-3. They're literally only a half a game behind the Bills.
Yeah.
The Bills are 6-2. Well, and you got Miami right there also.
Now, again, that's what I'm saying. I think Miami's better than the Jets, even though I think, So, I mean, it could be like we were looking at for the AFC West earlier at the beginning of the season, to where you've got 3 teams out of the AFC East instead of the West coming out of the playoffs. But I don't see 3 coming out of there. I see it just being Buffalo and Miami. At the end of the day, Buffalo and Miami comes out.
So do you think the Jets will start to fade?
I think the Jets will be left out Lamont at like a 10-7. Honestly, maybe a 9. No, I say maybe 10-7 left out. It's kind of hard to say, but dude, the AFC is the juggernaut.
It is, but
It's weird.
I mean,
this entire season is just not turning out necessarily the way everybody predicted.
no, heck no.
And then if you want the craziest, everybody would say in the whole block, who's the worst team that's going to happen? And then everybody would say NFC East. And now look at them. They're all number 1, man.
Yeah, it's just on the AFC West, the AFC East. I mean,
Well,
Yeah, the NFC East, man, even has an undefeated team, the only undefeated team.
Do you guys think that there'll be a wild card out of the AFC West? So, I mean, of course, KC is going to win a division, but you think maybe Chargers sneak in as a wild card? I don't think so anymore. I'm kind of iffy about that now. But that might be who takes away from the Jets.
Herbert has nobody to throw to.
I mean, the Chargers could get hot. I think I don't know. I think the Chargers might get a wild card, but I mean, if you remember earlier in the year, we were talking about how maybe every team in the AFC West is going to make it to the playoffs. So that ain't going to happen.
No, that's what I said. The roles reversed. Yeah, I mean, the whole AFC East now with New England, the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Bills. I mean, that whole division could make the playoff.
Yeah, I mean, New England's 5-4.
I don't see it. I only see 2 coming out of there, but yeah, it could. Yeah.
Wow.
How many more games do we have till the playoffs start?
9. So you have 10, 7. You have 8. 8 more games.
Okay.
8 more games left. So I don't know. The Jets 6-3. Zach, boy, I think I'm buying the Jets. I'm buying the Jets.
I don't think
to go
we're
to
in the playoffs. I don't see it.
Unless they just completely.
I like
fall
the
apart.
Jets. I like what they're doing. Again, they're the better team out of the.
They're shocking.
Any other surprises after last week?
I think they've got a better shot, or they've got a worse shot to make the playoffs than the Giants, even though I think they're better than the Giants.
Yeah. What? Okay. What are the odds that the Philadelphia Eagles go undefeated and have the second greatest season of all time?
Nah. I'll look up the schedule. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen.
For one, you got the Giants. It's always a good game. And then you got the beloved Cowboys, America's team. That's always a rivalry. And then Washington could be the creeper, even though that's the team that's dead. That's the last place team on the NFC East.
Let's look at it.
That division's hard enough.
Yeah, it's just tough.
That division's hard enough.
But you know who I do like? And Bama does agree on this too. San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah,
Wow.
all I got to say about that is
I'm
Jimmy
impressed.
G, bro.
I'm impressed. The LA Rams, disappointing.
Yeah, the LA Rams.
Oh, yeah.
I'm losing hope on them for sure. And I live in LA. Yeah, no. No one was even watching the game. It was the weirdest thing.
Well, you know,
I
they
agree
won,
with you, G.
they won their Super Bowl, and then Kroenke, again, they got rid of Von Miller and they got rid of OBJ and kind of said, we don't really care about winning 2 Super Bowls in a row. Kind of.
Yeah. They don't care here.
You know, they I'm sure they spent a ton of money to win that Super Bowl. That team was kind of,
They're like the New York Yankees.
yeah, they were a bunch
They
of
bought
hired
them all
guns.
in 1 year and got rid of everything else.
Yeah, kind of liquidated. So Kroenke had to pay whatever it was, almost $1 billion to the city of St. Louis for
Wow.
stealing the Rams away from St. Louis. So he was probably cutting his losses, getting rid of Von Miller and OBJ. Well, let's see here. Let's see what the likelihood of the Philadelphia Eagles going undefeated is. The next game, you got the Commanders.
I mean,
And you got
look at the schedule. They've kind of got a shot at it, honestly.
Yes, they do, dude. Washington, Indianapolis, Green Bay, Tennessee, the Giants, Chicago, Dallas, New Orleans, and the Giants again.
The game at Dallas and the Giants games are going to be tough. That's be the 2. If you get by the Dallas at home and the Giants at home, then they really might have a shot at that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm selling the Giants. I think that they were of the New York teams. They were the anomaly that was good in the beginning of the year.
Giants are the least of the worry right there.
You know,
But they could be a creeper.
I mean, I would say, honestly, I'm never going to count. I know I keep harping the horse, kind of like you guys at Bronco fans keep harping the horse. Bronco to Russell Wilson. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is going to have a decent game of something. So that's a tough one right there when they play the Packers. But I mean, at Dallas, that would be the game I see them at Dallas.
At Dallas, yeah.
But they got a good shot, though. Yeah, they definitely got a better shot than a lot of others.
That's not a difficult. Yeah, I mean, they could end up only losing two games. I mean, are they really that good?
They've shown it so far every week. I know they don't win every game big time, but who the hell does?
Yeah.
I mean, hell, Minnesota's 7-1 now, and every game they've won's been by less than a touchdown. I mean, they win games. They don't do it spectacularly. Just Philly kind of wins spectacularly most times. Every now and then they'll slip up.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I'm still not sold on Philly either. I don't know.
Well,
I don't see them running the show, but I see them going far. NFC Championship, San Francisco 49ers, Philadelphia Eagles.
who wins that
Wow,
game?
you make a lot of money picking that Super Bowl right there.
Who wins that game?
This game that's going right now?
What's that?
Which game?
The Eagles. Okay, you just predicted the Eagles and the 49ers in the NFC Championship game.
Oh, the 49ers.
I don't think they do.
I like McCaffrey, and I know he adds a lot more to that team than what they had before. And that could be what gets them over. I don't know.
But now they got a healthy Debo coming back.
Yeah, and the rest
healthy.
the rest of the conference is crap. There's nobody out in the NFC that stands out to me.
And then you got a tight end, and then you got that Hurts. No, that's Hurts.
Well, that's Arizona. Arizona.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Arizona spread.
The 49er wide receiver. Hurts.
Ayuk.
But
But can Garoppolo get the ball to him? That's the question.
we'll see.
That's my problem with Jimmy G, man. Let's say it's a tie ball game, 2 minutes left in the NFC Championship game. Okay? Who do you want as your quarterback, Jalen Hurts or Jimmy G?
Jalen Hurts.
I'd say give me Jalen. Yeah. Which
That boy's got legs.
Absolutely.
Jimmy G's been there. He's been to a Super Bowl.
He's been in a lot of big games.
But I like Jalen because he's got legs and he seems to. I don't know. I've seen what Jimmy can do in that spot before and it hadn't happened. So I'd like to see Jalen Hurts and see somebody fresh and see what they can do.
He just seems to fold under pressure. Maybe I'm wrong this year. Maybe Kyle Shanahan downgrades the offense. Whatever. It's
Just give the ball to McCaffrey every time, and him and freaking Debo.
him and Debo. Just don't mess it up, kind of, because they got a great defense.
Yeah, Jimmy G becomes a Trent Dilfer.
Yeah.
And the scary part, too, they got a great defense, man. They hold up teams. They're one of the best teams in the NFL to hold them under any kind of big games,
But
man.
they don't really have the defense. No, they don't have that defense. No, they let Atlanta Falcons beat them last week, coming up and down the field on them. No, they don't have that defense to do that.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Any given day.
I think 3/4 of that defense was a first-round draft pick at one point. So
Rams will win the division because everybody else in that division sucks. Seattle's actually winning the division, but
I'll say Seattle wins that.
God, Seattle. Dude,
With Geno Smith.
Seattle looks really freaking good right now. Good defense, running game.
They got
Geno
Kenny
Smith,
Walker the third in the backfield. They got Metcalf. They got the other wide receiver.
DK and Tyler Lockett.
Lockett himself. Man, their tight end. Dizzy's actually doing good, and the other tight end's actually doing good. They got a little bit of luck right now.
Again,
it just dawned
I
on
bet
me.
they're celebrating that Russell Wilson's out of there.
yeah.
It just dawned on me what a train wreck of a football season this has become.
It's great. Just because it's a train wreck for your team.
This is horrible.
Your team don't mean it's a train wreck for everybody else.
It is toilet paper.
Hey, man, like LL Cool J. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Yeah.
The AFC West was supposed to be the greatest division in the history of football, and it is garbage. The Seattle Seahawks are one of the best teams in football. The Jets, the Giants, like what? I women's water
It's,
polo. That's what I'm going to take.
I don't know what's called out. You know, I can say not living up to, standards, but yeah, you bought Russell Wilson like 4 years ago, man. He ain't the same Russell Wilson 4 or 5 years ago.
And I'm not even mentioning how horrible the Broncos.
Bro, it's like Christmas where you know what you thought you're gonna get. You're so happy to open the box. You open it and you're all.
And it sucks.
I think it's fun that everything's kind of upside down right now. I think
Yeah,
it's freaking
I
awesome.
think it's awesome.
It's because you're a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, I think we're doing good no matter
Right.
what.
Well, yeah, we do still have winning teams. Knock on wood, Alex. Yes, we do. Yes.
We're killing it over here, so
Yeah,
everyone
no,
else
yeah,
can be
yeah.
upside down.
Oh, by the way, are those the tacos Spencer bought you that he lost?
Ah, that's right. You did lose tacos.
Yes, you are seeing Taco Payback Day. Gosh dang it. Well, all right.
Yeah, he has to go break his 20.
We could go what?
His 20.
What's 20?
$20.
Yeah, probably.
Never mind.
Yes, $20 probably is about right. So, the Eagles. Okay, real quick. If you were an odd maker predicting the Eagles go, if you went undefeated, would your record now be 20-0 with the 17-game season, or would it still be 19-0?
It's gonna be like
Now you got 17, and you got a bye, so you don't do that. So you'd be divisional
Still 19-0?
final 3. So yeah, 19-0. That way, wait, 16, 17, division. Wait, you went 16 in a row through the regular season. First round bye, you play the divisional, that'd be 17. Championship 18, yeah, 19, yeah, 19-0, yeah.
or if you're a wild card, it's 20.
If you were an
Oh,
odds
no, you
maker,
play 17 games now. It's 17. That's right. So it would be 20-0. Yes.
20-0.
Yeah, it'd be 20-0.
If you were an odds maker in Vegas, what would you make the odds on the Philadelphia Eagles running the table and having a perfect season?
I wouldn't put nothing up if I was an odds maker.
Well, we just looked at their schedule, dude. At Dallas is the hardest game they have left.
That's what I'm saying.
And the Giants.
If I was an odds maker, I would not put nothing up because they do have the opportunity to go undefeated right there.
So let's say,
But you're going to have to
listen.
put it high enough to entice people, and I don't think you get enough action.
Here's your options.
Either way.
Here's your options: 20-1, 50-1, 100-1.
I wouldn't touch either of those.
Tony,
I judged you 20-1 for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
so if you were an odds maker, now you're the one taking the action. You're not betting it.
I would touch it, for $20. I'll put it on there.
20-1.
I'd put 100 on it.
Because then you'd have everybody else want to do that. So as an odds maker, I would not put it that low. But if you put up like 100 or more, nobody was going to take that because it's way too skewed against them right there.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, man, it's one of those
you don't
deals.
put that bet on.
It's like the Super Bowl. Who would ever think that a fumble first play would ever happen? It happened. There we go.
Yeah.
That, I always try to think outside the box instead of being in the
I'm not
box.
saying it could happen. I'm talking about he's talking about you being the odds maker.
Yeah.
Would you take 101 odds on them to win the Super Bowl or them to go undefeated?
You are the
Being
Would
an
you take
odds guy.
20-1 odds for them to go undefeated? Would you take 5-1? I wouldn't take none of it because
20 to
you're
1.
not going to win out either way. I don't see
20-1.
because it's unlikely. But looking at that,
That's not likely, but if it happens, it
You're not going
happens.
to get any action if you put odds too high. You put it too low, it could happen. But yeah, no, I don't.
I'm with Tony.
realistically,
I put 20. Yeah, I do the 20-1.
Now the turnover.
realistically, looking at the NFC, Dallas. I mean, who's okay? Let's talk about this then. Actually, let's go to break real quick. And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the 7-1 Minnesota Vikings. Another, just another anomaly, another weird team. So let's take 2 minutes and be right back.
Why sports and tacos? Because we're number one. We try to do things a little different from everybody else, and that's who we are because we party like the big dogs.
Okay. Who are the guys at Sports and Tacos? We're a bunch of sports experts who work together in a huge sports bar forever, and we know more sports than anybody in this entire world because we put our money where our mouth is.
All about having some fun, a little bit of sports knowledge from 3, 4, 5, 6 different folks, depending on the night. Let you know about what happened that day in sports. We'll get to it. Check us out, Sports and Tacos at YouTube.
Perfect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen in TV land, YouTube, Sports and Tacos, Mondays, Thursdays, and Sunday Fun Day. Come join us, YouTube, Sports and Tacos.
Boom. All right, you guys back? So, Minnesota Vikings, 7-1. Nobody saw that coming. Are we buying or selling this again? This is just ridiculous. This entire season is just nonsense.
I mean,
what is going on? I mean, the 7-1 Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers are 3-6. Number one, there's that. Like, are the Vikings, the Kirk Cousins-led Vikings, for real? Is it going to be the? I don't.
I'm totally buying the Vikings. First of all, my best friend Joey is from Minnesota, and he is a diehard Minnesota Vikings fan. And I'm totally buying them.
I agree with Alex right there. Yes. I mean, yeah. Of all the teams in the NFC, they look the best. I mean, more consistent. I even see even more consistently. Now, okay, going to say than the Eagles because they're kind of the same. But Cousins ain't doing nothing bad, throwing touchdowns, ain't turnover. You got Dalvin Cook, one of the best running backs out there. You got Jefferson, you got Thielen. They just traded for Hockenson. You got a good defense. Yeah, heck yes, I'm definitely buying Minnesota right now.
Like, the Vikings. The Vikings.
It's the Vikings. They've been that close most years. They just hadn't quite gotten there. Nobody thought it was Kirk Cousins' fault.
Maybe that's what's happening in the world right now. We have the
world's upside down.
And the stupid Phillies in the World Series, and the who gives a crap Astros win the World Series. You're gonna have the Vikings versus Seattle in the NFC Championship game. You should have just ridiculous things are happening, and it's driving me crazy. It's making me want to just become a basketball fan.
One thing I'm going to give Minnesota Vikings. One thing I'm going to give about Minnesota, the Vikings. It's cold out there, for one.
It's
Two,
out there.
They play in a dome.
Two, I got to give it to them. They're doing good right now.
Don't they play
Plus,
in a
I
dome?
think they're going to win their division hands down.
Yeah.
I feel
It doesn't
that
matter
they're
if
going to
it's
go
cold.
a little bit far. I think they're going to upset some teams that you'll be shocked if they do not upset them. But you know what?
It's 72
They're not going to make it far in the
degrees with no wind.
playoffs.
Who's going to beat them? Who in the NFC is shown that they're as good as the Vikings? I mean, Philly's undefeated, and they kind of look like the best team besides that. But I mean, you could take Dallas on any given day. You could take San Francisco on any given day. I mean,
You know, any given Sunday. But right now, they're doing good, and I give them props. They are going to win their division. But besides that, they're not going to go far in the playoffs. I see, just like you said, Shotgun, they're going to play Seattle first round, lose to Seattle, and then Seattle loses to San Francisco, and then once again, like I was telling you,
Here, take another hit. Here, yeah.
we are in Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, I predict the Super Bowl will be the Cowboys versus the Dolphins in the worst Super Bowl ever.
That's ridiculous.
That would be a great Super Bowl.
But I'm telling you that is the kind of nonsense that is going on.
But
right now.
the nonsense can happen, Spence, but it ain't going to be those two teams. It won't be Dallas and Miami. Miami, nah.
That's why I'm saying that. Nobody thought
Miami still don't get past
Astros,
Buffalo and all things. But
Astros and the stupid Phillies. Like just nothing. It's post-COVID world. Nobody knows what's happening.
how much fun will that be to see Dak Prescott and Tony Pollard and
I wouldn't
CeeDee
even watch
Lamb, and if Zeke's healthy, him as well.
I wouldn't even watch.
The defense they got going against Tua, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. I mean, that's got to be a fun game to watch right there.
I would.
Jerry's going to be buying a mall into that damn Jerry's world.
I would rather watch paint dry.
Because you're an LA sports fan and your teams suck out there. That's why.
Hey, how's those Lakers?
How's your Rams? How's your Dodgers?
It's so bad. So bad. Did you guys hear, like,
Got Chargers.
Yeah, and the Chargers. How's those LA Chargers? I was going to call them San Diego, but it is LA now. How's those LA Chargers doing too? I know they won, but
I was born in East LA. Yeah, I do it the Mexican way. Orale.
like, literally, my favorite show on out here is Petros and Money. They're hilarious. And, like, sports is so bad right now in LA. They're literally just talking about like movies and famous people. They're just trying to fill the air because they have nothing positive to say about any teams out there.
No.
yeah, the biggest market in the world, minus New York, is a bunch of crap.
So boring.
Yeah, it's weird. People don't talk about football out here.
All right, let's. What else is there interesting to talk about? Foosball.
Oh no, I take that back. The LAFC did just win the MLS Cup, so you are the soccer champion.
Nobody
MLS.
cares about soccer.
Yes, everybody cares about soccer. Get involved, Spencer. That's your home team that won something.
Why are the Green Bay Packers 3-6? Is Aaron Rodgers done? Is he
Aaron's too frustrated. He's too mad. When he looks in the mirror, he's just going. So yeah, at first I was blaming his wide receivers because of all his injuries, but you know what? True great quarterbacks know how to make something happen. And boy, that game that other day, man,
Yesterday?
Yesterday,
Yeah.
Unbelievable. How many? He was 3 times in the red zone. 2 times was an interception. The other one was a hit off a player saying there was a reflection. Might as well call that an interception. Oh, my gosh.
I think.
He looked like Con Air. He better go back to jail because he's got to understand something. If you're playing NFL and you're a man like you are, you got to make something happen. Look what Tom Brady did with Tampa Bay. There we go.
I think he's playing games high on hallucinogenic mushrooms.
You think he's playing games? You think he's trying to get out of Green Bay after next year, after doing the extension this year?
Ayahuasca. He's drinking ayahuasca before he goes in the game.
You really think that?
He admitted
You know, that gray on that chin is saying something, though, bro.
I think he thought he was good enough to take that team on his shoulders and make it happen, and he ain't good enough to do it.
And they got rid of
He's
Devontae
good, but that
Adams.
team is horrible. Horrible. That team is
He's got
horrible.
nothing. Like,
He's
they
trying to be like a Karate Kid.
But here's the problem. He is the reason, that contract, I should say, is the reason that they suck. They're like, sure, here's your money after you've been a huge crybaby and you got rid of your best player. Good luck. Good luck with that. You know? Here's your huge contract. Go out and this is what they get. Again.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. I mean, he thought he could take the team on his shoulders and do it himself. And he cannot do that.
And the scary thing about this there, Chief, is He's one of those, he's got a good team on there, man. He's got two great run, might as well call them wide receivers, running back / wide receivers. Man, both of them, Dylan, man.
But that's all you get.
Yeah, and Tanya's been stepping up. Unfortunately, he's got injured players. Another one that just got hurt this weekend, Dobbs. He was their draft pick, very high draft pick.
All right, sorry. When your number one receiver is Lazard,
Yeah.
that right there. I mean, tell me another team with a top quarterback like he is, with an echelon quarterback. I mean, the Broncos have better receivers than the Green Bay Packers. The Tennessee Titans got better receivers than the Green Bay Packers. So it ain't all off of. But dude, what I saw last night, dude, Rodgers looked like some of those, especially those couple in the red zone when he did those interceptions. Like he just didn't care. Yeah, like he didn't care.
He was already frustrated. He was ready to yell at his tail.
I mean, they're easy throws to make for a touchdown right there, and it's just, all right, just swing it. Just go and wing it. Yeah. So I'm hoping you're maybe right, Spencer, where he's hoping to get out next year, but I don't know.
Go Nuggets. That's all I can say is go Nuggets. I don't even.
Oh, go Nuggets. Are they winning?
I don't know.
They were tied at halftime last time I
It's
saw.
better be for the Broncos.
I'm done with this football season already. Okay, here's a question. If you're an odds maker, what are the chances the Milwaukee Bucks go 82-0? 1 million to 1?
Now that, Spencer, I would give the biggest odds in the world to entice everybody to bet because ain't no way in hell you're going 82-0.
The Milwaukee
I know they're what, 8-0, 9-0, 10-0.
9-0. They're 9-0.
Yeah.
82-0. 1 billion to 1?
I would put 2 million odds up there and just say, hey. But no, actually, I would not because that stumps everybody to put like $1 on.
Yeah. Put $1.
You throw 1,000 to 1 odds and see what happens.
Billion.
I do that.
82-0.
1,000 to 1 odds. 1,000 to 1.
What's the best record ever? Wasn't it like 72-10?
That was the Bulls back, one of those. Yeah.
Back in the Jordan years. They only lost 10 games the whole season. That's pretty.
Now there ain't no way in hell, and you don't even put that up just in case something, because the odds would have to be in like the 100,000 or at least 10,000, so like 10,000 to 1. So no, you don't put that up. You'd be like, they'd have people like me putting $1 down, $1 down, $1 down. Yeah.
How much can I get for this quarter?
Yeah. How much for one game?
And now, granted, you
How
would
much
make
for
money,
one
but that ain't gonna happen. So maybe that should be a thing. Hell, I don't know.
They won't.
So
I would take the under on them
I mean, the
winning
Nuggets-
82 straight.
well, they're 9-0, so it's possible the Milwaukee Bucks go undefeated.
No, they are not enough. Yeah.
It's not impossible for them. What do you guys think about the Nuggies? Have you been following the Nuggies very much?
They've been doing all right. I don't know what the score is now, though.
We're 6-3 right now. Let's see the score right
They were tied at halftime when I last saw it.
with,
But no, I mean, Nuggets are, as long as Jamal Murray stays healthy, I mean, Jokic is going to do his thing. He gets, triple-double every other night, it seems like.
I did a double-double.
I mean, they were that close. If they'd had Jamal Murray last year, they might have got through the Lakers or Golden State series. What it was right there.
I think it was Golden State, yeah. But,
I mean, I'm down with the Nuggets, man. Yeah, as long as people stay healthy and they can have the same team they got now. Porter can get a little bit more healthier too. That would be a big plus. But no, I'm down with the Nuggets. Yeah.
What do you guys?
Our bench looks good, man. I actually, I'm impressed right now. Murray picks up the team. The Joker, that's his castle, man.
What do you guys think? Maybe I don't know if you like to dive into controversial stuff in the unit. What do you guys think about Kyrie? You know about what Kyrie Irving did, Alex?
Refresh my memory.
Okay, he just got suspended. Kyrie Irving is a stud, but he's always been kind of a weirdo. kind of an a-hole, kind of a weirdo.
Yeah.
Like a few years back, he proclaimed he came out and said he was a flat earther. He didn't believe the world was round. Just weird stuff.
Like an NBA player.
Yeah, he plays for the Brooklyn Nets. He's the guy that refused to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
He literally just went on a rant. Well, not a rant, but he posted a whole bunch of stuff on social media that was like anti-Semitic,
Oh, man. Oh,
and basically lost all of his sponsors. There's like this, I don't know, same thing that I don't know if you've heard about Kanye West.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
doing the same thing.
Yeah.
All this anti-Jewish stuff. Literally, the Nets just suspended him. He lost all his sponsors. What do you guys thought? I mean, there's not really, I guess, much to say, but why are these guys, Kanye West, Kyrie Irving, they're literally committing career suicide?
Yeah.
They're doing it
They should
intentionally.
keep I get what you're saying, but you know what? It's like this. Once you leave your house, you're at work, man. Work stays work.
I don't care how good
Everything-
you are, you cross the line, and that's it. I don't care how good you are, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't bring your home. You don't bring. You're at work. Don't do nothing. All your stuff, all your beliefs, all your loves, and everything. Hey, man, that's cool. Whatever you believe. Keep it at home. Nobody wants to know.
You think these guys have made so much money that they no longer care, and
Probably.
they're more worried about, I guess, their causes than making more money. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Like basically they have made, because I promise you this, Kanye wouldn't be doing what he was doing if he wasn't already, whatever, millionaire or whatever. Kyrie would not be doing this. If it was his rookie season and he wasn't already had more money than he could ever spend the rest of his life. It's just weird. But it's like there's a movement out there.
Bad conduct, bad sportsmanship, bad.
I've always thought both of them were oddballs. But I don't know. Why would you just do that? Why would you, are they dumb? Is it just dumb, or do they know something that the rest of the world doesn't? Why would you commit career suicide like that? I just don't know.
Maybe he wants to leave the game, so he's hoping to get fired, so he gets paid in full.
I'm
Like
not,
Kyrie, right? I mean, isn't Kyrie one of the flat Earth believers
Yeah.
too?
he's an oddball. He always has been. So I just.
So he just recently did this.
Yeah. He was posting it all over social media. Like basically stuff like saying the Holocaust never happened, blah blah blah, all kinds of stuff.
It's probably because they're
What bars does Antonio Brown and him hang out at?
I just don't understand why. And it's almost like maybe there's things I don't understand. When you have that much money on the line,
Yeah. That sucks.
that's like the only real, majorly dramatic stuff I guess that went on this week that I could think of. You guys we're almost up. Our hour's almost up. You guys got anything else you want to chat about
I
here?
went
at
to
the
an
very end?
Avalanche game last week, and that was fun.
Yeah.
Avalanche hockey, if you guys didn't know. It was fun.
What did you say?
Colorado Avalanche
There?
against the LPs.
Oh, you went
Super fun.
watch it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I assume that the Avs. I assume are still
LPs won.
awesome.
Yeah.
You guys been watching the Avs?
They're not bad right now. Injuries are killing them.
Yeah, they won 2 straight. They did a global series the other day. They won 2 in a row versus Columbus and Finland, I think it was. But yeah, before that, they're kind of iffy. The injuries, but
Well, real quick.
it's early.
What if they're the odds-on favorite to win Stanley Cup again? They're such a young.
Right now, I'm gonna have to say the Boston Brewers
The Boston Brewers.
or the Boston Bruins.
Oh, okay.
Bruins. Speaking of brew, hey,
Yeah,
no,
right.
No, Avalanche were at the
Huge.
beginning of the season. Avalanche were the odds-on favorites to going on, but not anymore. Yeah, they're probably. I haven't looked at them. I'd say at least like maybe second or third, maybe fourth now.
Yeah. Okay.
lot of games.
They're still up there. Yeah, they're still up there.
All right. G Unit, you get the last one. Since you won your stupid taco bet, the Kansas City Chiefs are so amazing. What do you want to talk about? Anything? Just about how awesome your Kansas City Chiefs are. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback in the history of the world.
Yeah,
Just
those
rub it in.
Kansas City.
Rub it in.
Well, not
As a
only
Bronco
is
fan.
the Chiefs doing really well, freaking Kansas Jayhawks football, they're killing it too. Kansas just all around is just winning. So,
Okay.
so-
Let's finish.
Proud Kansas.
Let's finish here. If it's Alabama, Michigan in the national championship game somehow, some way.
No, Alabama lost yesterday or 2 days ago. We ain't in it no more.
So they've lost two, right?
Yeah, we got two. We're done. Yeah, Alabama's done. We're done.
Wow.
Oh, but Alex, I will say college basketball started tonight. Speaking of Rock Chalk Jayhawk, everybody's in full force. Yeah, Michigan's already won tonight. My Bama's playing right now. It's basketball time, too.
Is Bama basketball supposed to be good again this year?
We are ranked number 20 preseason for the first time in a long time, top 20. Yes, we made the tournament last couple of years. Yeah,
Yeah.
We're ranked 22nd.
we're not like we are in football, but we do play basketball.
Yeah.
I'm officially a Nuggets fan. I'm done with football. You guys could just take over the football segments, and I'm just gonna be like
Who was that?
full Broncos fan.
So you guys play the Titans, right? The Tennessee Titans next Sunday.
If we win again,
The Broncos got Titans Sunday. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna
And so
lose that.
we just played them. So I don't know who do you guys have? Who do you guys have? Obviously, you
I
said-
feel there's gonna be a victory.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, by
Maybe-
Derrick Henry.
Like all I can really hope for is that the cream will rise to the top and Russell Wilson will become who he's supposed to freaking be. That's it. So,
Hey, I gotta give a shout out real quick to all those sports and taco fantasy folks. You're looking at 7-2. I accidentally lost tonight, but I'll be back. I'll always be back. Yeah.
4-0 is back. I'm about to be 4-4, something like that, or 5-4-5, some shit like that. Yeah.
all right, dudes, let's call that a wrap. But now that like all the busy craziness of what's been going on with us, we'll start getting back more serious about this again. So now
That's it.
to have some chats with Julie, and because that 16,000 views on that edited episode, that's legit. Did you guys see
That's
that
cool.
text that I sent you?
I did not. Yeah. Who'd you send it to? The group text or?
I think it was the group text. Tony, you saw that text, right?
Which one?
The one, where I and we were nominated for one of the best podcasts.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the nomination.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you did say that. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
if you read the details in there, that episode that they edited got 16,000 views on like Easy Way TV.
Damn.
Well,
Shit,
Go in
yeah.
there and vote,
I'm gonna propose.
so you guys know.
I'm honestly
That means they lost by one.
I'm much more
Hell yeah.
interested in the fact that he posted it on his TV site, Easy Way TV.
Yeah.
And he says that we got 16,000 views. So that's a big deal.
That is.
So
Yeah.
something. So, anyways, let's just keep. Now, we're going to be getting into more serious football time. with the playoffs and the playoff chase and all that. And all these things that I, as a Broncos fan, probably aren't going to give a crap about. But we probably should step our game up.
I see a comeback coming.
I like that attitude. I like that positive attitude. I like the goatee too. Is Gary proud of that goatee? You trying to go Gary style? What are you doing there?
I don't know yet.
Fu Manchu. All right, dudes. Let's if anything, let's shoot for Sunday morning.
Right on.
See you guys next episode.
Everybody have a good week. And adios, muchachos.
Bye.
Bye.
Later, y'all.